Goddesses and chosen ones, this is Kiki the Goddess. Welcome back to the channel. So I pulled some cards already, and the energy here is around someone in a collective. On this collective in general, you've done a lot of work, you've completed a lot of cycles. You've experienced a lot of things that has made you just more knowledgeable. You've learned from your experiences. Okay? And because of these learned experiences, it is now safe for you to follow your heart. I also have your body is a temple, and laughter brings longevity here. So this is about your, not just your physical body, but the mind, body, and spirit. All of the parts that make you you. So as you may be pouring into your physical body through what you eat, the energy you take in as well, like content, things like that. Moving your body, you're also surrounding yourself with the right people. You're surrounding yourself with joy, things that feel good, because that serves for a longer life, but a longer and abundant life. Okay? You have some infinite intelligence here. Your experiences have made you really, really wise. That's really standing out to me. It's connected you with a higher power. It's connected you to higher insights. Okay, let me pull some tarot and see what else comes out in these messages. Okay. Yeah, these cycles are granting you a new beginning, or these cycles actually, these cycles made you realize, or made you see the new beginning. Oh, it gave you the intelligence to have this new beginning, the insight to start this new beginning, whether this be ideas. It's ideas and it's mindset. It's like escaping the matrix. It's like, I don't have to accept the constructs of this reality. You have this infinite intelligence, this knowingness, and you know that you can take whatever path and passion that you want. That's what these cycles are for. These cycles that you completed, that you worked hard towards completing. And in these cycles, you were isolated, you were alone, you had to go inward, and you had to be perseverant. All the isolation, this time alone that you have been feeling, was so you can gain this infinite intelligence, or so you can gain this knowledge. It was for, it's was for you to become this higher version of yourself. It's for you to know to follow your heart. Okay? What is this caution in reverse? What do we know about this caution in reverse? We already know here the caution in reverse is meaning it's safe for you to follow your heart. But else, yeah, you may have had a lot of caution and maybe fear in regards to following your heart, because following your heart doesn't look like what society tells you need to do. It looks unorthodox. So it took a long time to get to this space, but it is now you're stabilized in this space. Now it's like your default. This is you effectively have reprogrammed your subconscious mind. Fearless is your setting. You know that everything that you desire is yours, as long as you follow your heart, treat your body like a temple, and continue to laugh and create self-created joy. There's a lot of orange fire energy here. I'm picking up a sacral chakra energy, just creativity here. You're trusting in your creativity, and this is bringing you to a new balanced place. You balance your internal masculine and feminine energy. You are the emperor and the empress. You are a leader, and you receive infinitely. And with the Ten of Cups here, you're getting your happily ever after because of this. There may be a masculine energy here that needs to make a decision. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio who needs to make a decision on taking better care of your body. Okay? There may be some divine feminine who can help you with this. Someone who's very abundant. Could be an earth sign, but generally just abundant. This could be someone who knows how to use holistic practices, maybe an herbalist, or someone that's just really nurturing, nurtures those around them. Yeah, you're supposed to work with someone. A divine masculine here is supposed to work with a nurturing divine feminine to create a better life for themselves. And maybe this is you choosing, making the right choice in a partnership. Yeah, this is the right choice in union. That's why we saw that Emperor and the Empress come out together, and now the Lover's card is showing itself. Maybe this divine masculine that's never had a divine feminine who's really taking care of them. And I don't mean in a financial way. I mean that nurtures, that's truly a nurturer. This divine masculine may even have mother wounds around nurturing, or even someone here, take it if it resonates. Someone might have a possessive mother who didn't really allow a divine masculine to get close to true divine feminine nurturing energy out of fear or something. This divine masculine could have a mother who never really taught them to to invest in their physical health. Maybe they don't prioritize like the healing powers of nature. Okay, so this divine feminine has this infinite intelligence as it pertains to healing the heart and the body and the mind, and is meant to help this divine masculine here. This is something that's happening soon. The divine masculine will get clarity on this soon. On who they need to work with to treat their body like a temple. But this also comes with a lot of laughter and joy and something that lasts a long time. And that is healing to their heart. This is healing to both hearts, the masculine and the divine feminine. Okay. Yeah, there's news coming around something stable, a stable offer. Maybe this divine masculine is offering this divine feminine like a financial gift in order to teach their ways, their knowledge. Someone is in isolation right now. This energy is really potent here. This divine masculine can be in isolation, trying to figure out how they can make how they can take better care of themselves. So find this. They need to nourish themselves right now. They're figuring out how to do this. They have clarity on this rebirth, and they need this divine feminine support. There's some sort of tool or intelligence that this divine feminine has to support this divine masculine. Yeah, the divine masculine is surrendering to this healing that they need to undergo, this self-care that they need to partake in. And there's limitless prosperity that comes from this. There's limitless prosperity. Okay, so this, because they're pouring into this divine feminine energy, they're receiving prosperity because of it. Okay. This divine feminine could be very Venetian, have like prominent Libra placements, Libra sun, moon, rising Venus placements. And this is just them pouring into this divine feminine energy is like an offering to the planet of Venus, that planet of, in that sign, Libra, of money, right? Okay. This divine masculine may have never experienced receiving from a spiritual aspect. They only know how to receive from the masculine side of things, from working really hard. Their work could have forced them into solitude. Maybe they're working their body down to the bone, and the Most High is forcing them to rest. and now they need to take care of their bodies. But this is happening soon, 3, 2, 1 on the timer. With them pouring into their physical vessel, it's going to help them have even more of a spiritual awakening. So it's like so if there's a divine masculine listening and you're resonating with this, and you have some sort of illness or sickness that comes up, you're going to persevere through it, and you're going to gain so much from the healing that comes through this enlightenment perspective. And there's a divine feminine who can help you with this, and I feel like you know who this divine feminine is. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords, you know who this is. You have clarity on who this person is. You actually, yeah, you know exactly who this is. And you actually may have been talking yourself out of connecting with this divine feminine, but you've gotten clarity and truth. And there's wish fulfillment here. You want to pour into this person. There may have been a third party keeping you from pouring into this person, and may take what resonates with maybe you were in another connection. But again, this other connection, this person doesn't have these healing abilities. They don't have these nurturing abilities. They aren't quite the divine feminine. Okay. Yeah, you're ready to go towards this nurturing divine feminine. You are following your heart. You now know it's safe. That's this caution of reverse energy as well, to go towards this divine feminine. The divine masculine and the divine feminine both here may have prominent water sign placements. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And you know now, divine masculine, that you're meant to go towards this Queen of Cups. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are present here. These are actually the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor and the Emperor and the Empress is what showed itself. So you're very heavy on the water sign energy. Alright, let's get some final messages. If this is resonating for you so far, please like and subscribe to the channel. You can also send a donation to the channel. Keep the messages coming. But thank you for being here. You can also book a personal reading. That's linked in the description box as well. What other messages do we have here? I'm kind of feeling called to do some sort of extended reading at some point, but let's see how this finishes off. I'm going to pull 5 more cards. This person, the divine masculine, sees this divine feminine as someone they could have a family with. December. Something significant about the month of December. I'm also picking up with December. This is just like that cold energy, that inward energy, maybe alone energy, where you had to complete cycles, gain this clarity, and persevere. The divine feminine has already done this. That's why they have this ability to help the divine masculine heal. Sagittarius or Capricorn energy. could be present here. What else? I'm hearing December 20th. Yoga, meditation, and breath work. This is something that the divine feminine could also be showing the divine masculine to help them escape some sort of mental prison. You could be teaching the divine feminine, could be teaching the divine masculine like how to eat to heal their bodies, how to eat to live. That's a book, How to Eat to Live. Maybe the divine masculine wants to look into that. I think it's by Elijah Muhammad. We got Mirror. Yeah, this is giving like twin flame divine counterpart energy. We got See the World. We got April. That's 5 cards, but I'm gonna pull a couple more. We got Sent from Heaven. Yes, this divine feminine is a gift from the Most High to heal the divine masculine. We got Not Right Now, but it came out in reverse. So we got Earth Angel, and we got Walk by Faith, Not by Sight, and we got June. All right, these I didn't mean for all of these, but they came out. So let's clarify here. Which cards? What is See the World? Actually, I'm going to use this deck. Uh-oh. This divine masculine and divine feminine are meant to see the world together. And you're going to bring so much love and joy to each other through this awakening that you both experience. We got the Conjure Woman manifestation. You manifested each other. In this isolation, this masculine, maybe the masculine is praying for a solution to their healing, and then you came along, divine feminine, with your ability to conjure and create things, and this person is going to be overjoyed by you coming into their lives. Okay. What is April? Why is April here? Rebirth. So what's that? Maybe this rebirth has been in the works since April. Something this person has really been considering since April. Maybe the divine feminine had their rebirth in April. Get Victory at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody had a victorious rebirth in April. I feel like that's the divine feminine. This past spring. What is June? Why is June here, Most High? Why is June here? Strength tested. So there was a rebirth that happened in April, and then your strength was really tested in June. The strength of your faith, for you walk by faith and not by sight. And with this Conjure Woman, I feel like this is divine feminine. Something happened in June where maybe you could have shook your faith as it pertains to this connection, but you didn't let what you saw deter you. You maintained your faith. Okay? And let me just clarify, see the world. Let's see the world, Most High. What is see the world? This, as a token of their appreciation, this divine masculine is going to give the divine feminine the world. This divine masculine is wealthy, generous, and wealthy. They really want to pour into this divine masculine and have a new beginning. Okay. Oh, let me get one more card to round this up. I want to pull from the Earth Warrior deck. $333 on the timer. 33 is also significant. But this is the Most High working the magic for this connection to come together. Okay. Most High, what is the final message for this collective? 44 could be significant. The warrior here that we're speaking to is the white buffalo woman, and the white buffalo woman has a hopeful heart, and you see her sign. Hopeful heart, see her sign. Okay, so the card here says, putting the past behind you, philosophically and gracefully, you surrender to her divine care and promise of blessed rebirth. Y'all, this is so crazy. The first sentence, this masculine is surrendering to the care of this divine feminine, because the Most High is speaking to this divine masculine, letting them know that this is what you've been praying for lies with this divine feminine. Okay, I'm gonna start over because the first sentence is so crazy. So in alignment with this whole story, but okay. So putting the past behind you, philosophically and gracefully, you surrender to her divine care and promise of blessed rebirth. She is an unlimited being, a sacred savior, powerful in ways beyond human comprehension. She enacts divine law and elicits restoration, even if all may seem lost. Choosing to trust in her wisdom brings you into her heart, where you will recognize her radiant grace in your own. Let her peaceful power infuse and uplift your mind. The good and true will triumph in the end. Her blessing shall shine as happiness and fulfillment. This is your oracle of righteous hope and sweet, merciful redemption. Pouring into this divine feminine is also redeeming this divine masculine it's helping the divine masculine pay off some karmic debt. Again, we picked up in that energy of offerings to Venus, offerings to the divine feminine, and then the divine masculine being repaid for his offering, and overflowing love and joy, fulfillment, wish fulfillment, a divine feminine to love, care, and nurture them. Their riches being multiplied. Okay. So that is the reading collective, and we'll talk soon. Bye.